Welcome to News Channel 8. I'm Essie Gaston Edwards in for Junior Garcia. Here are some of the top stories we have for you tonight. St. Croix Board of Elections agreed to recount ballots. EDA helped businesses in the Virgin Islands. And this weekend's entertainment report. These stories and more up next on News Channel 8.
I Trade Earth brings you News Channel 8, a Puerto Rico and Virgin Islands based approach to economic development and the global marketplace, one small business at a time. Call 866-396-8278 for more information or look at us on as seen on channel8.com for I Trade Earth.
In our top story, the St. Croix Board of Elections agreed to recount ballots after several candidates filed petitions questioning the accuracy of the November 4th general election. According to the law, a candidate can request a recount if the petitioner has reason to believe and does believe that the records or copies of records made by the election officers at one or more polling places in such district are erroneous. The petitioner also must specify where and how the errors occurred and their belief that a recount would alter the election results. The board had voted to allow only candidates or their designees to be present during the recount. But Monday, VI Superior Court Harold Willax rejected the board's interpretation of the law and ordered the recount be held in public. The recount was expected to resume Thursday before the board announced its postponement Wednesday. In other news, EDA focused on the Marketplace show with Devin Robinson. Here's a look.
This idea of the EDA's focus on the marketplace is really encouraging the broader community to rethink about business, what it's like to be an entrepreneur. But I also think that you're training our community to understand what it takes to run a business in this territory at times, and the appreciation for the fact that the government's revenue stream only comes from those entrepreneurs.
Right. I'm glad you said it.
I mean, can you say that to this community again? That we need to support those entrepreneurs that you are training and encouraging to take the next level, but that the community needs to understand that without the entrepreneurs and the business operators, there's no revenue from which government provides service.
Yeah.
So we want many more.
Yeah, when businesses are missing, crime is present. And that's what I try to tell people. It's when you have lower economic opportunities for people of any community, you're going to have higher crime.
Yes.
You're going to have more violence. You're going to have high illiteracy rates, incarceration rates, unemployment. There's a myriad, a litany of issues that comes from bad businesses, businesses that are not paying their taxes, businesses that are not sustainable, businesses that are one-man show, one-woman show, rather than having a staff of employees. There's a whole list of things that go wrong when you don't have that entrepreneur base in a society that generates the tax revenue and kind of builds the quality of life. I always say, if you drive through a community and it's a depressed community with a low quality of life, there aren't enough businesses in that area, because businesses drive the quality of life of any society.
And so in our closing thoughts, the EDA small business mid-sized business incubator has really almost like a burden on been placed on it to be successful, because the quality of life issue, as Professor Robinson said, is reflective of the types of businesses that our community is having, and how successful we are with the delivery of the programs at the VI-EDA. So, Kus, I'm going to give you the last two words. What is ultimately the dream of this program? What is the end result? I mean, Professor Devin Robinson has laid out a plan. What are the final thoughts? And then tell me about the next big thing that we're going to be working on in our incubator program at EDA.
The final result is economic growth, building sustainable small businesses and jobs.
Yes.
Building our entrepreneurial product here within our territory. Yes. We still need the EDC companies. We still need those big companies like a Hovenso, a Martin Marietta, or a Vialco. I'm going back a little too far for some people with Martin Marietta, but we still need those big industries. But we still need our small business community you know, people think when they think of, oh, we need jobs, we need 50 jobs, but small business community does their part as well. They may not be hiring in the quantity of these larger corporations, but if we have 20 small businesses and each of them are hiring 2 individuals, that's 40 now individuals who now have jobs. You know, and not only jobs, but other small businesses are being sustained because of those small businesses, because they need services, they need products, they need, you know, whatever. So, you know, but the ultimate goal is to create more jobs within our territory, but also creating those sustainable businesses that are not just going to be here, as Devin said, for just the quick money and they're gone. We want to see 10, 15 years. We want to see more Valmy Thomas's sports shops. We want to see more Armstrong ice cream stores. We want to see more Ann Abramson bus companies.
The best entrepreneur I know.
Yes, you know, so we want to see more of those legacy entrepreneurial where they can pass it down to their families.
Now here is Dahlia George with your Caribbean Report.
Thank you, Essie. I am Dahlia George, and I will be presenting your Caribbean Report. In the Bahamas, amid numerous calls for the resumption of the death penalty, former Attorney General Alfred Sayers said on Monday that it would be a mistake for the Bahamas to hark back to the colonial practice of killing people. The death penalty, in my view, confirms the culture of killing, Sayers said, but Bishop Simeon Hall, former chairman of a government-appointed crime commission, said, "Some people do not belong in a civilized society and should be subject to capital punishment." Sayers and Hall commented on the issue after chairman of the Constitutional Commission, Sean McQueenie, said there has been a very strong push for the next constitutional referendum to deal with the death penalty. The last time capital punishment was carried out in the Bahamas was on January 6, 2000, when David Mitchell was hanged for the murders of a wealthy German couple on Abaco. Meanwhile, in Dominica, it appears the United Workers' Party parliamentary representative Danny Luge will not be receiving any cooperation from the man he defeated in the Rosa North constituency, Julius Timothy, in the just concluded general election. "I am not going to advise him either way. As they say, how you make your bed is so you lie," Timothy said in an interview with state-owned DBS Radio. "So he has set a path for himself. Let him go. I am not going to dissuade him. I am not going to tell him he should not take that path. That decision is entirely up to him." In the general election held on Monday, Luge bagged a whopping 639 more votes than Timothy, according to preliminary results. The results showed that Timothy got 1,636 votes, while Luge got 2,275. It was a defeat which even Timothy himself admitted that he did not see coming. In Haiti, Prime Minister Laurent Lamar said he would resign if asked by President Martelly in order to help defuse a political crisis that may result in the Caribbean nation's parliament being dissolved. "I work for the president, and if he asks me to resign, I will resign," Lamar said in an interview at his home in Port-au-Prince. "I do not want it to be an awkward situation. He chose me. I want perfect harmony with him." Almost 5 years after an earthquake devastated the country, Haiti is struggling to overcome a political stalemate over an electoral law that has resulted in missed parliamentary and municipal elections. Unless a January deadline is averted, Parliament will dissolve and Martelly would rule by decree until new elections are held. Demonstrations have erupted in the capital, Port-au-Prince, in recent weeks, with some protesters calling for both Martelly and Lamar to step down. I am Dahlia George, and this has been your weekly Caribbean Report. Join me back here next Wednesday to indulge in more news and views from the Caribbean. Back to you, Essie.
Stay with us. We have more news right after this break.
This is News Channel 8. This is News Channel 8.
Welcome back to News Channel 8. EDA recently held a small business expo at Innovative. Here's more.
Hello, good afternoon all. We are Clover Appliance Repair and Parts Service. We specialize in commercial and residential repairs and parts sales. And we are located here in the U.S. Virgin Islands. You can reach us at 340-201-5018, or you can shoot us an email at apservice.vi@gmail.com.
I'm Amy Rose Herrick, and I do financial seminars, and I'm also an ebook author. If you'd like a copy of my free chapter, How to Protect Yourself from Catastrophic Medical Expenses, please drop me an email to amy@amyroseherrick.com. On the table in front of you, you're going to see one of the chapters in the book I've offered and 3 titles that I'll have coming out soon. Small Business Owners' Financial Mistakes That Could Kill Your Business, Knowing Your Life Partner, 25 Questions to Ask Before Making a Commitment, and Domestic Partnerships, Life Planning. It's not just about living together, it also deals with finances. I look forward to hearing from you soon. I'm also working with seminars for employers and for groups, and we have online classes that'll be available starting the first of the year. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon. My name is Anna Foster, and I represent NetWave Unlimited Services. And NetWave is a company that offers fiber optic services. Right now, we're also trying to build a workforce because it is important now that the fiber has been laid in the territory that there are technicians ready to work. Our instructor is demonstrating a fusion splice right now. This is part of our training. We started this company out of the need to have our people trained instead of importing the jobs. We all see that, the jobs, every time there's some new technology, we tend to go to the outside to bring the people to work instead of allowing our own local people to train and get those jobs. So that was the reason why NetWave was founded.
Good evening, my name is Danelle Lang, and I am the president and founder of D-Write Solutions. D-Write Solutions is a non-stop writing company, and we offer grant proposals. We do grant research. We provide newsprint and magazine articles, poetry, scripts, marketing ads, resume, and anything that has anything to do with the spoken word and the written word. And so I'm very excited to be here. I just want to thank the EDA, Ms. Kusa Holloway, for providing this opportunity for us, entrepreneurs here in St. Croix specifically. If you have an idea, a concept, a dream, a passion, or a vision, Small Business Camp is where it's at. And so I urge everyone in the community, if you want to make more money, it's all about making money. So if you want to make more money, that's a place to be. So Small Business Camp, February 2015, D-Write Solutions. We will be partaking in that February session as well.
Don't touch that remote. We have more news straight ahead.
This newscast has been sponsored by Mario's Virgin Crystal. Let us save you the hassle of lugging those jugs around. Purified bottled water conveniently delivered to your home or office. Also available in your favorite grocery store. Call 773-2810.
This is News Channel 8. This is News Channel 8.
And finally, now here is Mr. Bogle with your entertainment report.
Thank you very much, Essie. Good evening to everyone. Welcome to this weekend edition of your entertainment report. And we're going to start off with tonight, Thursday night. You're looking for a place to go. Definitely, it's all about TGIP Thursdays over there at Kathleen's Bar and Restaurant, and they're doing it karaoke style. So please go out and check it out. You're going to have, of course, DJ Carl with Selector Kof spinning tunes for you. Also, we want to move on. We're going to tell you about also Friday night on the festival, on the carnival tip, that is. It's all about the Soca Monarch eliminations. It takes place down on the boardwalk area. You definitely want to check it out. See all the Soca artists enter to try to get and qualify for the finals on the 27th. And also, I'm going to keep it on the carnival tip. Don't forget this coming Sunday at Gertrude's. It's all about the Crucian Carnival Calypso elimination kicks off at about 8 p.m. in the night. So definitely you want to come out to Gertrude's and support the Calypsonians for the elimination rounds. And then we're going to tell you about, of course, this Sunday, all roads lead to Spratnet Beach Bar and Grill, all about R&B Connection. They'll be there. You definitely want to go and check it out. And then also Sunday night, if you're looking someplace to go, it goes down at Sharky's. It's the official CD release party for Kylo and the Styly Band. You're going to have Bugsy here. On the juggling, you're going to have DJ Car with Selector Cove and DJ Chubby. Doors open at about 10 p.m. $15 in red before 1 or $20 before 1 a.m. And then we're going to tell you also, you definitely want to go and get your tickets because it's coming up. We are talking about the Central High School pageant. Takes place December 18th at the Central High School Gymnasium, 6 p.m. sharp. Tickets are $7 in advance, or you pay $10 at the door. Remember, sweet life is possible with education and dreams. So please go on out and support the 4 young ladies who will be competing in this competition. And then we also want to tell you about Dolly House is coming to the Virgin Islands. Oliver Samuels, the Live at Island Center, brought to you by Sigga Promotion. You can go and pick up your tickets at Urban Treads, One Love Gas Station, East and West, Diamond Girls, and Rhythms. So definitely Oliver is returning. And also we want to tell you about Saturday, December 27th, New York and the Virgin Islands link up. Indy's birthday bash is a Capricorn affair. Featuring out of New York, it's Steely Bashman, Young Chow, DJ Chubby, Super Track Sounds, and DJ Avalanche. Tickets are just $25. Of course, you could get them at Urban Treads. So definitely you want to go and check it out. It's the after party, the official after party for the We Got Jokes comedy tour. Also, we're going to tell you about New Year's Eve big dance coming up with live performance by Burning Flames. That's with Onion and Unko. That's right. It's the Burning Flames reunion. Also on the card, you're going to have Dennis the Menace with Daddy Jones and the crew, the Heart Attack Band, and the Coolie Band alongside DJ Dogart International, that's Daddy Babsy, and DJ Porter. You definitely can't afford to check this one. It goes on at the Randall Doc James Racetrack, so you can go and get your tickets at Urban Treads, Rhythms, Diamond Girls. You have One Love East and West, and so definitely please go and get your tickets early. So definitely I want to thank you once more for joining me on the Entertainment Report. Remember, whatever you do, please try your best and do it peacefully. If you drink, don't drive. And as we get into the carnival season, have a safe and splendid carnival. Back to you, Essie.
Thank you, Bogle. Your weather report is up next.
Your weather, coming up next. Your weather.
And now here's your 5-day weather report.
Tonight, isolated showers, partly cloudy with the low around 74. East-northeast wind around 18 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 20%. On Friday, scattered showers, mainly before noon. Mostly sunny with a high near 85. East wind around 15 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 30%. New precipitation amounts of less than 1/10 of an inch possible. On Friday night, isolated showers, mostly clear, with the low around 73. East wind 14 to 16 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 10%. On Saturday, isolated showers before noon, sunny with a high near 86. East-southeast wind 10 to 14 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 10%. And on Saturday night, isolated showers, partly cloudy with the low around 71. East winds 6 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 20%. And on Sunday, isolated showers, mostly sunny with a high near 82. South-southeast wind around 9 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 20%. And on Sunday night, isolated showers, partly cloudy with the low around 69. Calm wind and chance of precipitation is 20%. This is Cheryl Francis with your Channel 8 News Weather.
And that concludes the news broadcast we have for you this evening. From all of us here at News Channel 8, I'm Essie Gaston Edwards. World News is up next. Thank you for joining us, and good night.
I Trade Earth brings you News Channel 8, a Puerto Rico and Virgin Islands-based approach to economic development and the global marketplace, one small business at a time. Call 866-396-8278 for more information or look at us on as seen on channel8.com for I Trade Earth.